Now the Qs yesterday, now this one was obviously a monster, but it had some challenging areas. So let's break this one down on the 2-minute as well. So at the beginning, this is the one I kept calling out for Qs to the downside. That was great. But right here, this is where I would have gotten out, right? I don't hang out in there when it breaks VWAP and holds. So I would have been out right there, which is fine because I made, all of this money, right? So I'm okay with that. Then it started getting all squirrely in here and it's staying around VWAP. We hate trading around VWAP. Okay. Has to make a definitive move. So if you look in here, let's just do each one. So this was one beautiful trade. Let's say you tried to get in, nothing happened. You're still sitting in here. It's flat. It breaks VWAP and nothing happens. But then you get into this one, right? This is the money. And then it does the move all day. That's a huge payoff for the Qs, by the way. So again, if this chopped you up, if you lost any money, or if it did anything stupid, you made way more than what those would have done damage on this, right? So,
Yep.
And if you had traded each one of these, this would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades, right? So you're still in your 1 to 5 trades, and you still would have came out big time ahead if you let the runners run. If you keep getting stopped out, you didn't make any money, right? If you keep doing that, if you keep either getting stopped out, too tight of stops, or every time it makes a move against you, you panic sell, you're not making any money doing this. It doesn't do you any good. You've got to stay in there. You got to stay in there and you got to stay in there. Apple pulls back, touches, pulls back. This is a tough trade too, just because by the time you get in, it's already, done so much. You can see it's all fading. So this trade, you would not have made much. This trade right here would have been good. You would have gotten somewhere in here. That was a good trade. Think about it. If you got in here, even if it broke through VWAP, right, and you did 50, 20, 20, 10 out, you made a lot of money. Then we look down here. You had no change, change. You would have gotten somewhere in this range. It broke, held, did all sorts of weird stuff, right? So really it just depended on where you collected your money. But you can see again, plenty of areas. This would have been your only panic point, but it did not break and hold. So you did not have to worry. But either way, this went green. All of this. So it didn't matter as long as you didn't get chicken shit right here, right? So again, hold the trades, suck it up, buttercup, and do the work. Let's see. Meta 2-minute. Meta was funk too yesterday. So it pulled big time down. So 2-minute EWO was already signaled. That was your buy. Whee! You made $1 million. Congratulations. Then it pulls back, breaks VWAP. I'm out. Let's see. It never changes. I mean, these are all so flat. Look at these, right? These 2-minute EWOs. This one never got bigger. This one, you'd have to have a magnifying glass to think that it did, but it didn't, and it's above VWAP. This one, same thing. I mean, you could try to say you got in right here, but good luck with that. I mean, look at them. They're really flat. Again, same thing in here. You maybe could have gotten something in here, but it's just hanging around VWAP. So this doesn't even look good again until this leaves this area, right? And then starts to make the move. So this one was a little more challenging just because it never clearly told us anything, right? For a very long time.